Hi there, students, parents, and teachers. My name is Doug Oda, and I'm a child psychologist in the Netherlands. I'm a specialist in moving and what moving does to people at international schools. Moving can be hard. Having friends move away from you can be even harder. A lot of you know this from personal experience. Now, to help schools deal with this challenge, I wrote this book, Safe Passage. And while writing the book, a compelling question developed. Could the experience of transitions, so both moving and being moved away from, be affecting how students develop and maintain deep relationships? This ability to develop deep relationships is sometimes referred to as attachment security. Attachment security is important because it's been linked to long-term health. Securely attached people outperform less securely attached people in every domain of human functioning across the entire lifespan. Securely attached people excel more at work, thrive more at home, and prove physically healthier. So, what happens to attachment security at international schools? This question has never been rigorously and empirically examined until the SPASIS study. SPASIS stands for the Safe Passage Attachment Study at International Schools. Together with one of the leading attachment researchers in the world, Professor Marinus van IJzendoorn of Erasmus and Cambridge Universities, SPASIS employs gold standard measures in the field of psychology to answer some fundamental questions. Now, the best scientific studies use randomization in selecting participants. What's exciting about SPASIS is that we used randomization to select schools. SPASIS has received support from the Council of International Schools, and CIS helped us make a random selection of schools from their entire international member database. We focused on two regions, an eastern region, which became Vietnam, and a western region in the Netherlands. Your school came randomly out of the hat, and your school kindly agreed to participate. Many students at your school between the ages of 14 and 16 will be invited to complete an online questionnaire about moving and their well-being. 60 students between ages 14 and 16 will also be randomly selected and invited to participate in either one or two interviews. And to help SPASIS get a clear picture of how these 60 are doing, we'll ask one parent and one teacher to complete a 5-minute questionnaire. All answers you give are strictly confidential, and participation in SPASIS is entirely voluntary. There will be no penalty of any kind if you choose not to participate. Now, we do, of course, hope you'll participate if you're picked, because you'll be strengthening these really important scientific findings. In closing, I'm proud of SPASIS. It's attempting to examine a really important question that's never been examined with the very best that science has to offer. I'm proud of your school for participating. I'm proud of all the 30 volunteers around the world who are making this study possible. And lastly, whether you're invited to participate in SPASIS or not, I'm proud of you. This study is about and for you, the students and the teachers and parents at international schools. So maybe I'll see you in October or November. In the meantime, thanks for listening.